Hi, I'm Victor Iwo. Thank you for giving me this opportunity for me to talk about what I have learned in a critical way, or this critical thinking based on what I have learned. One question which I have based on what I've learned is recommendation to the Lord and what I've learned so far in this blog as I've been watching Microsoft as well. My question is, as we have a recommendation to enter to the temple, how does it connect like a recommendation to work in a platform or in the VM or in a database or in an organization? My answer to this recommendation to enter to the house of the Lord, just a permission. Just as we have in Microsoft database, we have sales department, and in the sales department there are those that under sales department they are given permission to read and write, so that the recommendation we have enter to the temple of the Lord is that we have been permitted to go to the temple of the Lord to offer a sacrifice, to worship the Lord. That is, as we have the permission to read and write. We have in the sales department, we have the permission to know what is happening in the sales department and to suggest in the sales department. That is, as we have the permission to enter to the temple, we go there for our supplication to worship the Lord. How does having a temporary comment help us draw close to God? And how can we link it as having a permission to work in the sales department help us to master our work? Having a temporary comment will help us to draw close to God. In that, we know that we have a valid temporary comment, it will, is going to help us to keep the temple covenants which we have made. So as we having permission to work in the sales department or in the engineering group or in the marketing group shows that we have been permitted, as we have been given permission, we are to remain to the company ethics and rules, knowing that when we fall to the company's ethics and rules, that we are going to be locked out. We will not be able to have the privilege again. Like when we input our password wrongly 3 times, the permission will be denied and will be asked for validation to confirm if truly it is us. So as is, when we break the temple covenant, the temple requirement will be taken from you and we will go for interview for the validation to know if we are worthy again to enter into the temple of the Lord. Thank you all. This is what I have, and I really appreciate this lesson. Is so connecting what we have learned. Thank you.